Well, hello. Hopefully you can hear me and the sound is somewhat balanced. I am just dicking around for the next hour on AC before I watch my buddy and his team in their league race tonight because I'm a loser with nothing better to do with my time. But the purpose of this live stream is to do something that I do personally, like away from like streaming or competitive racing or whatever, just like in downtime to kind of keep my skills up. I can't run a lot of Euro time slot eSports or just league races in general because I'm at work and I live in Canada, so that's an issue, right? So what I have been doing over the past little bit is I've been watching either guys I know that run in the Euro time slot races or just like guys who are somewhat big YouTubers. I've either had their races on in the background or I've just watched their races afterwards, and I've looked at either the qualifying or race pace times, and I've tried to match them myself. So that's what we're actually going to do today here for the next 45 minutes or so. For those who follow the Sim Pit, if you don't, I suggest you check it out. It's a channel run by Sean Cole, formerly of Inside Sim Racing, but I think he's been around long enough so that you know Sean Cole from the Sim Pit. Him and Michi Hoyer, I guess, share the channel, and today Michi streamed a league race of the Lamborghini Super Trofeo at the San Marino circuit. So I watched this. It was an up and down day for Michi. He qualified pretty well, but in race 1 he got wrecked. In race 2 he did okay. But I think Michi Hoyer is a really good driver. He's what you would call an eSports racer. I personally hate calling stuff eSports in this hobby, but that's what people seem to enjoy. Anyway, Michi ran really well, and there were some really quick guys in that Euro time slot. I think it's called like the ImSim Super Trofeo Cup. It's sponsored by a SimSeat slash SimRig manufacturer. Guys threw down some really awesome times in qualifying, and the purpose of this session is to try and match them. Technically, I would be in the show already. Like before I start streaming, I put down a few baseline laps to kind of familiarize myself with the car. Richard, if you want, I can jump on TeamSpeak if you want to commentate or just hang out. I'm fully open to doing that. But I've already put down some laps. I've got a few baseline setups. I ran a 44 flat, and to crack into the top 5 and to compete with Michi's time, I only need half a second. And I'm fighting the car already in my shakedown laps, so I think there's some setup tweaks to be made. But again, the goal is to just try and get within the top 5 of what are pretty elite European drivers. Supposedly there's one guy who actually races in real life that qualified in the top 5 that beat Michi. So again, this is like a benchmark to kind of see against the best of the best AC racers, because I don't want to like shit on people too hard here, but there's definitely, especially if you run on SRS, there is definitely a discrepancy in the overall driver skill and pace between the North American time slot races versus the European guys. Like, as you've probably seen for those who have watched AC streams of mine, it's basically me and Ethan slugging it out in the North American servers. But when we go on to like Euro time slot or British time slot or even Aussie time slot, we're like 4th or 5th. So this is essentially my way of racing. I'm going to hit up Richard here, see if he wants to get on TeamSpeak. Or you know what, I'll just show up and poke him. How about that? Poke client. See if Richard is awake. Hopefully his volume level will be okay. Yeah, I've got the link to the league in the description of the video. It's the ImSim Lamborghini Super Trofeo. They run, it's either like 15 or 20-minute races. They do double races, so 2 races on each date. It's basically an SRS pickup lobby, but they run like it's all organized and shit.
Oh, alright, so you're here.
There we go. Are you able to check for me if the volume's okay?
Let me see.
You're coming through good on my end. In fact, you're a lot clearer than you usually are.
They seem to be balanced between you and me.
Nice. Alright, so I'll kill the YouTube browser and I'll get going here. So the setups I've been using, I found one that was from Mugello, and it was kind of shitty. And I'm using one from the Nürburgring GP circuit. And like, it's pretty good, it's just tight, which is the same issue Mitchie was having when he was driving.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You're gonna do a quali now. How long is it?
Well, I'm gonna do it for like 40 minutes or so, just so I can see if I can get in their pace at all. Getting some not so sexy frame drops right now.
Even with your super massive rig? That's
Yeah,
odd.
which is kind of surprising. We'll deal with it though. Honestly, I think it's the post-processing effects. Because I downloaded a filter from Race Department the other day.
Oh, shiny new graphic plugins and stuff, right?
Yeah. I don't remember what the mirror key is. I think it's F10. Oh, there we go, F11. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but there's definitely a delay.
Speaking of delay, I guess you're driving, well, it's a GT3 car, right? A Lamborghini?
No, it's the trophy car. So a bit less
Ah, the
downforce.
Trofeo.
Really, I think that's it. One thing I've noticed is this car gets quicker over the course of a run.
So weight seems to have a big impact. What are the other cars around?
Yeah, I just put on some AI bots.
I was surprised you didn't put the lap time in the ACC competition just for the hell of it.
Which competition?
You know, the one to go there to Monza. Or, I mean, you wouldn't go to Monza, but just to compare yourself to the other people. I know you like to do that kind of stuff.
I just hate ACC with a passion.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm on that bandwagon still.
still the tires.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been, from the opinions I saw of people, it doesn't seem to have changed that much.
This is really not running well. I don't know if it's coming through on the stream like that, but
Well, you seem to be a bit choppy around.
yeah. I'll give it one more lap to improve, then I'll turn post-processing off. So I got something from Race Department the other day. That was like a really nice looking PP filter. And that might be the issue. I'm not running too bad, all things considered, but you can just tell.
No, but that's to be expected, I suppose. Two things. Did you get any funny reactions to your iRacing video?
No, actually.
I think I shared somewhere. I think I told you this. I shared it somewhere. And of course, I got immediately attacked. Like, oh, why are you posting that? You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart with a different post-processing filter. This is not good.
Speaking of not good things, probably I noticed this before, but I'm noticing it again. So those little green numbers you had there, they were the tire temperatures, right?
It's like tire, what's the word I'm looking for? Tire overall grip percentage? If that makes sense?
Oh,
Yeah, like so like it'll start at 92, and then it'll go up as you heat the tires, and then it'll go down. If that makes sense.
I get it. Someone is asking you which filter did you get. Do you remember
It's
even?
Comfy 1.2. This is interesting. This really hasn't improved things. It just looks like complete AIDS. Ah, this sucks.
Well, I don't know how it is on your side, but here things got a bit more blurry.
I mean, overall, it's just running like ass. I guess I could turn shadows down. Reflection resolution, some of those are kind of high. Probably go back to... Yeah, like I've dropped a stupid number of frames. Like usually I get like 80 something. And it's down to 57. So we'll see if this works. I just changed like the shadow resolution was like 4028, which seems kind of insane for what we're doing here. This already seems better. Yep, that fixed it. Shadow resolution was completely insane. Now, did I load the V2 setup? Okay, I guess I did. Yep, that fixed it. You still got me?
Oh yeah.
So to simulate their queue, I've gone with 100% track grip because they had, I think, a full field of cars. And then just like 20 degrees.
by the way, since we were on the subject of ACC and newer stuff, the tires, well, you don't like the behavior of the tires, what about temperatures? Did you notice how the tires gain or lose temperature? I guess similar to AC1, if they behave in some other different way.
I really haven't played ACC enough to judge that yet. Like, I really only played it the first week it came out, and then I just kept hearing, like, bad and, like, unfinished talk about it. So I just gave up. I mean, we have this at the end of the day, right?
Well, yeah, and certainly unfinished seems to be the case. I mean, I'm just a bit disappointed. Well, this is a euphemism here. I'm not only disappointed with the fact that they didn't make any multiplayer, better thing, at least a GT Sport kind of thing, which I hoped they would. They didn't even do that. And I'm also a bit disappointed with, they proclaim that, now we have all these features on underlying physics, but I mean, if you looked at the competition they had, it was like some guys did some hot laps and then they went for a 20-minute race.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so why bother to with all those? And I don't even know if they used fixed setup, but that's probable. So like, okay, so why do you bother with all this stuff if you won't even use it or race it as it's supposed to be raced?
Yeah, that's the same feeling I've had with GT Sport, is they go through all this effort to model all these, I guess, sim elements, and it's just never used online. But to be fair, they're probably a bit scared because, I mean, the game's not out yet, and here you have Blackplan saying we need the eSport element done because the season's not going to wait for you, right?
Well, yeah, I can imagine. It's the final company were sweating bullets. Because this time they really needed to deliver something, and no amount of apologies could get them out of that.
This is rough.
You seem to be having some problems with oversteer around. That's the underlying thing about AC. I think Eaton put it right at some point, that it was basically understeer if you wanted to go anywhere fast. You cannot let the rear slide. Almost nothing.
Yeah, like I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to send it into the four-wheel drift and it's just not fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing it. I mean, okay, you're trying to enter indeed, carry some momentum, carry some yaw, and you just lose time. I bet you have been playing other things recently.
Yep, that's the issue. No, and I took a break from AC because the sim racing system schedule was really bad. And that was not a good decision.
Well, I guess it's an iRacing kind of thing where you have to relearn the bad habits of AC.
Yep.
You see, that's my personal gripe with it, is that, yes, okay, if you slide, the car starts to slide too much, it's on-off switch. It seems to be so prevalent. It's especially bad if you try to these live road cars with 90s tires or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
It's as soon as you start to slide, it's like you're on wet or something. It just keeps going, keeps on going. But well, at least that's the same for everybody. So. Well, it seems I have to speak a bit louder. Because your engine is too noisy.
My bad. This seemed to be a good change. Soften the front sway bar. What else did I do? Brake bias to like 60 instead of 69. Just making it super loose on entry. And then you have TC all the way up, so it understeers under power. This, I believe, is a Mugello setup. Or no, you know what? This is a Nürburgring setup with the GP circuit.
Well, now that I think of it, those tracks are actually similar.
To some extent, yeah.
Speaking of schedules, you know what I would love to see?
Oh no.
I would love to see you take part in the Indy 500 in HSL.
When is it?
It's in May. I guess it's 1 week before the real thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Am I still banned? I know there's people that don't like me.
No, you were not exactly banned. So.
It would be interesting to see what I could do in like a one-off ride.
Yeah, that's the point, right? I mean, you're going through bump day and then the race. It's kind of fun. It's the whole Indy thing.
I don't really understand how I lost a second, so that's not good.
So someone was asking me, what's better in AC, having the right tire pressures or having the right temperature?
Fuck, I'm not sure.
Well, I know that in the ISI engines, you can actually change how much either pressure or temperature affect the grip if you off the optimal ones.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same in AC, but if it's the same, then I guess it depends on the mod or the car.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a setup from the setup market. The Mugello set I think was pretty good. What is there? There's a Cataluna GP one. Some of these... Oh, I guess I could try Volumnia. Mugello I went pretty quick with, from what I remember. Okay, so we'll blow these away because they were dog shit. Mugello, I need more rear gear. That's what I remember about that setup. Feels good. Yeah, that's what I need to change. Okay, you know what? That's what's doing it. I alt-tabbed. I went on the internet, and it fucking broke the game. So if you if you alt-tab once, it destroys your FPS if you're streaming. So that's not cool. It's really not cool.
That's the kind of stuff that would happen in also the ISI games when you had something weird in the car graphics or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that fixed it. Restart the game and it works.
Maybe if you run in window mode, that doesn't happen.
So the Mugello set I found, the guy doesn't have TC turned on, so it's kind of a sketchy ride. There's a chance y'all are about to see how important setup is. Already it's getting off the corner really well. So the delta is to my PB of a 44.0. At least I think so. Oh, shit. But that first sector was promising. I'd be happy with like a 43.5.
Did you touch the glass there?
Yeah. So again, Hoyer with a 43.5. Pole was a 42.7, which is completely insane. But we'll try. It'd be nice if I stopped choking. You'll see that one in a second. Guys were doing that in the race, so I was seeing, so that's a normal problem to have.
Oh, we're really sliding around.
Man, you cannot touch curbs in this car. I think I overheated the rears just by trying to trail brake into everything. Hopefully they'll cool down on the straight. The rears just fall apart. As dumb as it sounds though, they might have been running mediums in qualifying.
Because of temperatures?
Do I have temperatures?
No, I'm asking you. You think they were running mediums because of the temperatures of the tires?
That would make sense. I'll try that. Yeah, it hit 100. It was not good. So we're on temp now. Already feels slightly better.
You should play out free, then you wouldn't have that problem.
That's true. I've already gone purple once, so that's promising. Damn, missing everything today. But this definitely feels quicker. front's failing to heat, but Michigan had that problem too.
Is Mission still working for the Syndicate?
Yeah, that's where he's streaming today. Gained a lot of time through there. The speed's definitely there.
Seems to be the case of stringing the whole thing together.
Of course, I bobble on the curb, throw it away. Left front was being used so little, it was cooling down. Needs a lot more rear brake in it. But I'll run this stint out of fuel, then change it. At 43.8, so we need 3/10 now. Probably tell I'm like chucking it as hard as I can into the corner. No, I won't run that stint out. And then it just like plows. Let's try that. Go from like 65 to 61. I can feel it's got a lot more lift in it.
The car doesn't seem to like the curves when you ride them on the inside of the corners.
Okay, 61 might be too far forward, but we'll deal with it. I don't have a brake bias button set, which is kind of dumb of me, but I've like never needed it in this game. That sector was quick. That's crazy, it like jumps sideways going into the chicane.
Well, the car seems incredibly stiff.
Got any people hanging out in the chat?
Well, no questions again so far.
Yeah, there's too much rear brake now. My bad. Like, for some corners it's good. Maybe I do need to bind a button eventually. Gained almost a tenth out of that corner. And climbing. Okay, so I just need to hit that sector and then we're good. That's not bad. Oh yeah, this thing can fly. It won't be a 42, but quick.
Those front tires get really cold though.
Yeah, that's strange. Almost identical lap with major screw-ups. Sent it way too hard. What's shitty is that was probably the lap I held onto it. Man, if I get the chicane right alone, it's a 10th. And if I get the end right, it's 3/10 total. Maybe I should just not be bad for a lap.
Yeah, focus, focus.
Okay, don't send it into this corner. Promising. Even right now with a sector 1. Choke. Plowed through there. I don't remember the name of that chicane, but it's the downhill uphill one.
Acqua minerale.
I feel like I can make some easy tweaks. And we'd be okay. But I'm stubborn. Like, honestly, it's a brake bias fix. Tag the grass. Yeah, it's brake bias. What else can we change? Nope. Where's bias? There it is. Off we go. Got like 15 minutes left in the stream before the league race starts.
The race gonna be in this track?
No, I'm just gonna watch the Peak Series. Just because Dustin's screwing for a guy now.
Ah, that league.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's gonna be a broadcast, I suppose.
Yeah. already have one purple sector. That's good. All right. I hit a bump. Hit another bump. Damn. And now I've forgotten how to drive. But I did get a purple segment there. God, this car is temperamental. Like, it's a GT3 car that's just not planted. But up to that point, it still feels like a GT3 car.
You mean planted until it's not planted?
Better exit. Throw it away. Okay, let's be smart about this. That would have been a 43.4. I kind of figured I put on too much brake. But that was a good lap.
Until that point, almost perfect, yes.
it's just kind of slow. Aw, gave me the cut. And I nailed the chicane. Shitty. All things considered, with the mistakes, that was only a 10th off. Hey, it's in the car, I just need to not be shit.
Well, it's a very easy track to make small mistakes.
Get a new set of tires. The diff, I think I changed too much. It's like 80 and 85. Because now it just like frees up. So when I try to roll on the throttle, instead of the rear end like rolling with the car, it just tightens. If I don't get this stint, I'll just call it. Already the diff seems better. Under braking now. It's nice. Sketchy. That's way better for Tamburello. Just diff alone. Promising. Just need to not cut the chicane. On pace for 8 now. That'll tighten up on the downhill section. Good exit. Wasn't as good of a lap as I could run though. So that'll be a 6. Yep. So I can gain more time with the chicane, and I can gain probably more time on the downhill part too. Or there. That's a whole 10th. Now this I fucked up because I shifted a second too early. I can probably stay in third. No, second's good. Third away. That would've been a 5. Or a 4. I just wanted to time Mitchie. I don't think I'm gonna hit the 42.
42.7 seems insane.
I mean, it's definitely doable with a good set. Maybe we'll get this corner this time. No. It's close though. Again, I just want 2/10s. And we're done here. I hit a curb in the final fucking corner. That's great. Because AC.
AC with slippery curves.
Yeah. It's fucking close though. Fuck, that was a good lap. Kinda sucks. was like edge of the grass. Of course. The AstroTurf monster bites me. Fuck, it's so close though. Like seriously, I'm in the 5s at least. And you know what, I'll run out of fuel this lap too.
It's always in that last sector. Yeah, I'm gonna run out. Yep. What adjustment can I make? Because I know the next one we're gonna get it. I just need like a bullshit tier adjustment. Oh, that's probably it. Wait, was that bump and rebound? What did I change? Oh. Fast bump 1. Or you know what, we'll just have 0. 0, 0. Rebound 10, 7. Sure. Be a bit of a weird ride, but whatever. So the car will fall down and stay down on the shocks, ideally. Already feels better at the rear end. Hopefully I got a purple sector too as an indicator. Going into overtime here, don't want to miss the peak race, but oh well. Oh wow, do what
yeah.
you have to do.
On throttle, it just bites instant. Wow. The other part of me thinks if I just get the final corners right, this won't be an issue. Green flag. Tires still aren't up to proper temps yet. Fuck, I was 2 tenths up before I choked there. He's so aggressive with the throttle, it's insane. That was legal? Okay. There's the 4 I needed, so I think that beats Mitchie. Oh, we're going quicker too. I'm like fucking drifting it now. In this corner I screwed up last time. There's another depth. Much better line through there. Whoa, shit. Hold on, we're good. That wasn't a cut either, okay. That's going to be even quicker by like 100. Yeah. Or less. 1,000 maybe. Now I'm getting tired.
Yeah, you passed your race time and I'm past my bedtime. Even Costa saying, ah yes, using AC for what it's truly is for, racing by yourself on a barren track.
Hey, there's other cars in the session. Just haven't seen them.
Maybe they all just quit.
Okay, one more. That's cool, I'm as fast as a pro eSports guy. But I think what's more sad is how we got here.
How did that happen? You convinced me?
I'll go over it after. Fuck, I was up there too. Okay. 143.4, which, checking the list, that ties us with Mitchy Hoyer. And as we ran like a 4:01, that actually makes us a bit like a cunt hair quicker than him. But what's sad is how we got here. The medium tires are quicker than the softs. So you would think like the softer the compound, the quicker you go. In this car, it's actually the mediums is what everyone was running in Q. Fuel, I just set to like 15 because I didn't really calculate. Electronics, TC is off. I like that. ABS, I use like a fraction of ABS. Aero was just max. What did we actually change? Okay, so the bump and the fast bump are just 0. And the setup I used was from Mugello. And the guy had 3 bump and 1 fast bump, and I just turned them to 0 too. And that's all I did. So like I fired around with like soft tires. Didn't know I was going slower. I fired around with like brake bias, which kind of helped. And I don't think I adjusted anything suspension-wise. So yeah, I essentially loaded a setup from the wrong track. Because it was a Mugello set. At least I think so, right? Let's check. Yep, it was Mugello. I loaded a Mugello set the tires to medium, and changed the bump from 3 to 0. And I guess would qualify P4 in like a European race against guys who actually run like eSports. So I guess the whole point of the stream is that after an hour of practice, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, with no eSports, I guess, help and no like team that I was a part of, like this is just me dicking around in AC after work, I can be as fast as like guys like Mitchy who run semi-competitively in tournaments and shit, and like have sponsorships and that sort of thing. I mean, obviously there's a dude that cranked out a 42.7, but I would say being in that top 5 cluster, there's nothing wrong with that. So any questions from the people before I kill the stream? I might stream later some like shit game.
Just Ivan saying that you already have a sponsorship though.
No, but like when you run esports teams and you do like that sort of like song and dance, like you're with a group of guys who all test, you get like pristine setups. You get like you essentially have guys that test for you, like Dustin for his peak antifreeze team, which I really should be watching right now. For his squad, like he does the setup building, like they have dedicated setup builders and stuff like that. And you can still compete at that level if you just know what you're doing and dedicate like an hour of practice to it. And the really sad thing is like with how road racing is in general, and as long as you're on a good platform, you could probably then just take this setup anywhere and run top 5 with it, because that's a good simulator. That's how they work. So the meme of having to practice like hours and hours after each day is kind of like false.
Well, it is, if one is in your level at least.
No, and that's the thing too. Like you do have to like be good at it already. So like obviously, if you're starting out from the very bottom on like a rookie iRacing account, or you like just got your gear, like you'll be practicing for a few years. But like if you're already like actually like decent, it's not the commitment people are talking or like saying it is. But no, that was fun. I enjoyed that. That's like that kind of that scratched my itch for the evening. Because again, I can't run European time slot races, right? Like at work we're allowed an hour lunch break, but like that's not enough for me to like, okay, I got to practice AC, I got to run qualifying if there's like a server issue, you know, that cuts into work time. I don't really have the option to compete against the European guys, so it's kind of neat to see that I'm on the same pace.
Well, that would be something if you could. Let me just say one thing though, and well, I'm not saying I'm defending AC or whatever, but the whole soft versus medium tires, what's faster, what's not, it's not that crystal clear in real life also. Because once again, it depends on temperatures, yes. and sometimes in a given track the softer option can be too soft, and I guess that's what you were struggling in today.
Yeah, I mean, I only had it at like 20 Celsius, the air temp, or asphalt's 24. It could be just how Kunos modeled them.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if they correct regarding the real thing or not. Yeah, I have no idea in that. One thing
Anyways,
though,
yeah.
just to cap it, they do seem to take a long time to heat, even if you're using softs and mediums and whatever.
Yeah, the left front being like cold is odd. Yeah, no, you're right. Also, I should have. It is just a P tracker setting, so I'll change that right now. Or not P tracker. What's this app called? Sidekick? I think so. Let's stick around. Settings. It's like the show manufacturer thing. Oh, show brand instead of pedals. That's it. Okay, that's changed for next time. Thank you though. I was meaning to do that. Alright guys, thanks for coming out. I'm gonna watch some pretend NASCAR now. So maybe I'll stream a little later, something like Pro Street. Something stupid.
Alright, take care, guys.
See you guys.